Collective. Hello, welcome to the Daily Dish, where things get real here. I'm drinking coffee, and I'm not sure what happened because all of a sudden, coffee dribbled out of my mug onto my shirt. So I'm a bit distracted. Okay, welcome to the Daily Dish. Welcome back. This is Kelly from Deep Soul Tarot. The Daily Dish is a food for thought for the day and to help us get through our day, through our week. Today is Thursday, yes? Well, this is meant for Thursday. Okay, so of course I record these ahead, so it'll come out in the morning. And as I'm recording these different energies, I do not have internet, as I've described that in other videos, but so the internet that I do use when I do upload is from the hotspot on my phone. And I don't know, maybe I don't know. I'm supposed to get so many gigabytes or whatever, however the data works, per month. It's supposed to be limitless, okay, on the program thing that I have limitless, but you only have so much high speed internet, which is fine. So I figure, okay, well, but you'd think that after that high speed was gone, that the low speed would just go slower, but it's non-existent. Where I'm at, it just does not work at all. So I'm recording these with the hope that we're supposed to be getting internet in our rooms where I'm living. I just moved here about a month ago. It's just really stressing me out because I can't do what I like to do when I like to do it. And so they're supposed to have a common room where we have internet, which is fine. I thought, okay, fine. I'll just go hobble over there. I am disabled, so hobble over there, and I'll just do my videos and upload them. But the internet never works over there. So I'm doing these with the hopes that at some point when I go over, that they will work. It will work. I don't know. I don't know what to say. So I only get like 2 weeks, and the last 2 weeks of the month, it doesn't work. And so I'm doing these with the hopes that I can get them out when they're supposed to. But I do conduct my videos, the readings, as timeless. So whenever this does come out, this is normally a Thursday's Thoughts Day. So thoughts of what's going on in our life right now. Okay? So, take that as it resonates for your life right now. Whenever you're watching this, it still applies. These are general reads, so it may not resonate for all of you. Just keep that in mind. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right? Let's get into it. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe, and comment. Okay? Love to hear from y'all. Okay. Let's get going. If you haven't seen it, did all the zodiac reads. I did a Sunday soul searching video. If you're interested in that kind of thing, if you want to get into a little bit more self-awareness, deeper into yourself. And the other videos, whenever I do have a chance to upload them, the other videos were for the moon, the full moon energies, and what else? And then the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday energies. So, and somewhere up here along the video, there'll be a card. And then at the end, I also have cards at the end that pop up that will give you the playlist for the Daily Dish. So if you missed anything, you can, click on that and then, you watch them all if you have time or want to. Or just pick and choose what you want to watch by the titles and whatever. 6 of Cups. Oh, with the Lovers. Judgment. Let's see what else we have under here. Okay, so I'm going to move this up for just a moment. Just very quickly, the bottom of the deck, starting with the 6 of Cups, to the Lovers, to Judgment, to the 8 of Swords, which showed up in our challenge yesterday, our possible obstacle. The Emperor. Wowsy wows. I could just keep going here. So we have the Devil, to the Moon, and the 7 of Swords. A lot of this energy that's under here has already been in the readings. Pretty much every card but this one has made an appearance. There's something about our past, collective. We're reminiscing about something. It could be a past love, a love situation. Could be a twin flame. These are both twin flame cards here. This is a 6 of Cups, and this is 6, the Lovers. And this is harmony. I'm just seeing if we have any other 6s. We do not. No. All right. And with the Judgment card here, for those of you involved in a twin flame connection, which I am myself also, and I've been feeling some pretty strong energies twin flamey wise, and I'm being called to do a reading. It's just that I haven't done another one. I did one, so there's one available. So if you want to watch that, because it's timeless. I mean, I have more than that for recent one. I've done some before. There's plenty of them, but I used to do them every Sundays, and then I had to stop for a while because of life circumstances. I couldn't. I didn't have internet for 2 years. That's a long story, but that's the way it was. Just the way my life was. Once I got internet, I got back into it, and then I had to move here. I'm like, what are you doing to me? Anyways, I'm itching to do, I'm feeling energy to do, being called to do a twin flame reading, but I don't know when I can upload it, so I'm not doing it until I can upload it. And then I will channel some energies for those of you who are interested. Let me know down below. I will get back into twin flame if people are looking for that. So, again, this is Thursday Thoughts. So this is what we're thinking about here. So we are thinking about the past. Something that you have fond memories about something. Whether it's a love or a twin flame, but it doesn't have to be. But we're being called to make a decision, some sort of decision, that is like presented to you in a way that it's like seeing how well you do with a vice and virtue. Choosing what's going to give us instant gratification right now, or something that may be a little bit harder, but we know in the long run it's going to be better for us in the long run, our higher selves. And with this devil energy, we may be tempted to, because we're not seeing things clearly. And this came in yesterday. Yesterday was all about lying to ourselves. And life's starting to feel a little blessed. Something's missing in your life. And the Empress is about patience. So it's something that may be coming, but you're just not wanting to make some decision. That was yesterday too. Wanting to make some decision. Keeping yourself trapped in negative thoughts or thinking, lying to yourself so you didn't want to see the truth. And now's the time to really think about how we can better manage that. Where are areas in our life that feel like they may be out of control, or something else is overtaking our life? So I'm hearing vice versus virtue. There's something in your life. It can be a substance, drugs, alcohol. It could be food. It could be work, being a workaholic, something we're obsessed with. But it's something connected to our past. So that's what's interesting. And the universe is putting something in front of you to allow you to see things in a clearer way right now. The Judgment card is being in touch with, it's like a more self-awareness, more spiritual awareness, our higher self, rather than our third dimensional self. Does that make sense? I hope so. All right, so this is just what things to think about today. So some of us some of us are in this hanged man state of mind now. Everything happens, divine timing, everything happens differently for everyone, okay? And again, this is a general read if I didn't say that. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Everything's not going to apply to everyone, but I still think there are some things in here that may apply to you in your life that you can take some advice of what to think about. So if you can't watch the whole video now, either save it, pause it, watch it later, whatever. But you don't want to miss any energies at the end that may be important. It may be a message for you, whether it's mine or anybody else's. Anyway, you should try trying to watch videos. I'm watching it on my phone with no internet. Oh my God. A 15-minute video can take 2 hours because it just buffers. It just won't work. It's irritating. So I just stopped watching for now. The Hanged Man. I try not to use it too much. I don't use I do have high speed, I don't watch anything at all, just to save my energy, my data. Some of us are not here yet. Some of us may need to think about repositioning ourselves in a way, in a different way, so you can see things differently. I heard the word idea, that's why I stopped. Idea. A new idea. A new idea may come to some of you. I'm not sure what that means. Alright, we'll move along and then we'll see if it comes to me afterwards. Which you may very well be aware of is the Ace of Swords. Something staring you right back in your face, and you know it. For many of you, I think you know it, collective. Or we know it. Maybe the same for me, I don't know. The truth is right in front of you is what I just heard. You may have your back turned to it. You may be looking in a different direction. It's time to, again, adjust your position. Look elsewhere, because what you're looking at may not be the right direction. You may need to look elsewhere for the answer. And you'll come and see it a whole different perspective that way. Something is going to be clear to you soon, if it hasn't already. Some of you may be aware of it, some of you may not yet. But it's going to become clear to you. And what you may not be seeing is the star. That's interesting. What direction it's guiding you to. Yesterday was interesting because I said it's possible for some of you, we're showing this facade to the world like everything was fine, like you were fine and happy, but internally you were caught in your head, where this is a pure energy, a purity of stripping yourself of any falsehoods, of any masks, of being your true self. All your chakras are open, being in touch with all your chakras. They're all open. You're connected, you're grounded. You're in touch with your emotions, and you're healing. This is a healing energy. But you may not be aware of that. That by seeing things in a different perspective, and then facing the truth, which is, I'm hearing, either right in front of you or will be, you don't see it, but there's a healing process coming. And you're going to be enlightened and guided in a way that you didn't realize you could be. This is a possible obstacle. Patience, temperance. Look at these two cards together. This is all about peace and like harmony. Just being. These are all about just being. The Hanged Man, the Star, the Temperance. The Star is like not paying attention to the outside world, being at one with nature, being at one with their self, pure, everything in its purest form. And the Temperance, pure with the white robe, pure thoughts. Also being grounded. See how this person has one foot on the water and one foot on the ground? In touch with their emotions, but also being grounded. Same here. So this is about balance. These are all about balance. And this is almost about balance. The Hanged Man is now hanging in a different direction. He's balancing kind of with one leg on what's supposed to be the tree of life. This is a really, really powerful energy. I feel a lot of spiritual energy here. The universe is really trying to tell you something here. Show you something. Do your best to clear your mind, clear your thoughts. Just be wherever you're at right now, and I've been doing this myself. Just look at where you're at right now and say, okay, this may suck, this may suck, this may suck. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here myself. But this is where I'm meant to be. And I kept asking Spirit, will you please tell me why I'm here? Why am I here? Why is this happening? I have no internet. This is a really bad place for me, especially with my disability. It's not a bad place, but for me it is. But there's got to be a reason I'm here, and maybe this is a karmic lesson. Thanks a lot, Saturn retrograde. Okay, this is going to be some actions, and you know what? This also, taking it slow. It's this Knight of Pentacles right here is basically kind of at a standstill, like, okay, I've been going on this road for a long time. And now I'm kind of not sure which way I'm supposed to go. However, I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to force it. I'm going to sit here and think about it. What is the best course of action for myself, for my higher self? Not my ego, not my third dimensional life, in general. Fourth and fifth dimensional. Spiritually, the universe gave me this opportunity and I don't want to screw it up. The universe is putting this truth in front of you. Now so what I'm getting is, if you see how the Knight of Pentacles is facing in an opposite direction than everything over here, this Knight of Pentacles knows that by taking a moment and thinking about changing the perspective, being patient, the universe will show me what direction to go. I just need to take a moment to figure it out. I'll be fine. My guiding light. I'm looking for my guiding light. Yeah? Okay. So these over here are like, I'll scoosh them down here. So I'll move this over so you can see it. Like advice, okay? So this is Fridays, so Friday frequencies, which is the energy for tomorrow, and then going into the weekend. So it's for Friday, but also for the weekend. And then I have Saturday and Sunday energies, okay? So when you see me do Friday, you'll see that I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday separate. It's a little bit different than this one. But as far as for Friday, so as we're moving towards the end of the week or tomorrow, some of us are already going through this transformation. Again, the pure horse, the white, the pure, the purity. Things in life change. Things end. So we can transform and start anew. It's a rebirth. Being reborn, basically. Getting rid of that stuff in our life that is no longer serving us. It may have served us before, but it's not now. Excuse me, I need some more coffee. With the energies of the summer, I just had a problem with ants coming through this freaking air conditioning. Man, was I having a time yesterday, and a little bit today. There's only a few stragglers here. I got rid of them, but this is crazy. Okay, speaking of annoyances. So this will be for Saturday. Or moving forward, Page of Wands. I'm hearing that you're either going to communicate with someone or they're going to communicate with you. And that collective is going to start... Sorry, I have something in my eye. I'm thinking as I'm trying to refocus my eye somehow. It's a message of endurance is what I just heard. Something may end. And that may make you want to try to stop. Stop you in your tracks. With this card here, I'm hearing it's going to stop you in your tracks. But just remember that next week, whenever, we're all going to experience it, but who knows when you'll see these videos. Next week, if you're watching this at the right time, is the last quarter moon coming. And so that's about transformation. Transformation, forgiveness, deeper understanding and truth, reflecting on how to move forward, Knight of Pentacles, dismantling and rebuilding. So the Page of Wands is a message of trying to figure out how to move forward. And again, you may receive some sort of message or communication, or you may come in contact with somebody that's going to kind of give you an idea of what direction you should go in, or you could go in. But think of it as an adventure. This is the portion of the adventure, and now that's over. Now I'm moving on to the next, or like a vacation. Maybe you're going on vacation. I don't know. And then moving towards Sunday. So this is kind of like the weekend here. Is you're going to start working on yourself and your goals. That's what I'm hearing. You're going to start working on your goals. So let's get some clarification here, okay? Some quick clarification, and just see if we can get some more information on each of these, all right? Now, I don't know who's still here. These videos do end up being approximately, generally, a half an hour, okay? But I like to get the information out to everyone. That's why it's called Deep Soul. We do some deep soul digging here. And it's not about just the messages on the surface, okay? So, again, if you can't watch it when I release it or when you're first watching it, just save it and watch it later. I do that with a lot of the videos I watch. I usually don't have time to watch it, or somebody interrupts me or whatever. All right, so the Hangman, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so here's what I'm hearing now, specifically. You're getting a new perspective on things, collective, right now. This is a time of you getting, whenever you're watching this, the Hanged Man is getting a new perspective and a different position on what's going on in your life, and figuring out ways that you can move forward. And then we're going to be implementing that. Not necessarily right away. Doesn't have to be immediately. You may want to think about it. But there are going to be some things that are going to be shown to you if you haven't seen them yet. And they're going to be right in front of you. So pay attention. Pay attention to if you have any synchronicities, things that people say, opportunities that come up, those kind of things. Pay attention. Or just pay attention to yourself. Purify yourself. Just be. Because let me tell you, when you just... And it's hard for me to do this, so this is easier said than done. But when you step back from life, I don't care if it's just 2 minutes of your day. 5 minutes would be ideal, or more. To just stop and think. Just maybe if you're at work and you have a break and you're having a cup of coffee, and you just start thinking about things, about your life, and things will come to you. If you just be. If you don't try to push it, if you don't try to figure things out, things will be presented to you. Right now is just a time to balance your energies, masculine, feminine, anything, your emotions, your thoughts, balance it all out. And just, it's like a zen. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. Don't try to think about what's going to happen tomorrow or ahead. We can't control any of that, per se. We can kind of help our destiny along, but we can't control everything in life. So it's better to just be in the moment right now. Okay, so I'm at work right now, but now I have time I can think. I have a half an hour break. I need to start thinking about, is this really the job I want? Or is this really what I want to be in life? Maybe it's not your job. But whatever it is in your life. And I'm not going to go on about that because that'll take too much time. And I don't want people to be bored with that. But, so Ace of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Okay, I'm hearing... You have 3 knights here. You are on a quest. And we're not done yet. You are on or are going to be on a quest. This is going to be quite a journey for you, collective. And this is going to take, I just heard this is going to take all your faculties to move ahead, because this Knight of Swords has an idea and wants to, I know what I want to do, and wants to do it right now. So does the Knight of Wands wants to move ahead too, but the Knight of Pentacles is saying, whoa, 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 whoa. No, we need to slow down here a little bit. Okay? I'm not saying you can't move forward, but we got to make some plans here. This is like the the Three Amigos. Not the Three Stooges, but the Three Amigos. The dedication and the patience to get there. The energy and the ideas. The Knight of Wands has lots of ideas. You know what they want to do. The Knight of Swords also has ideas and wants to communicate and share them with the world. I know what I want to do now, and I'm ready to face the world, and this is all great. So this is good energy, but the Knight of Pentacles is saying, right now is not the time. The Knight of Pentacles is saying, listen, people, we're in the waning gibbous energy. I don't care when you're watching this. This is waning gibbous energy. Unless you're watching this later on, and it's the... But let me tell you, really, it's kind of going towards the new moon. There's really not a whole lot of action until the new moon. So the Knight of Pentacles is saying, let's just wait till the new moon comes. That's when we release stuff, and then we have the wherewithal to know we've worked through these energies, we're going to move forward. There may be small things that you can do, but don't go too fast. You know, you don't want to be at a standstill completely. The Knight of Pentacles is only at a momentary stop, not a complete stop. They're just taking a moment just to kind of, they don't want to go in the wrong direction. They don't want to have to backtrack. They don't want to waste time. They know what they want, but they're patient. They're going to get there. So the Knight of Pentacles is saying, don't worry, trust me, we're going to get there. The Knight of Wands says, okay, but I have all these ideas. I'm going to write them down. The Knight of Swords says, are you sure? Because I really think if we do this, Knight of Pentacles is saying, hold on now, we got to work as a team. Okay? So balance yourself out. The Knight of Pentacles is saying, listen, We're good where we are right now. Now let's all get together. Let's get all our energies together, and we can move forward. And this Page of Wands has a bunch of ideas as well. I have a bunch of ideas of what I want. I just don't know how to do them. I don't know how to do them. And so we don't want to go ahead without some concrete plans. Okay? Just saying. What you may not know with the Star is, see, you may be thinking, there's those Eight of Swords, that energy that keeps coming up. That also keeps coming up. See, with the Eight of Swords energy that I'm hearing, this Ace of Swords is going to be presented to you. And you're going, I know exactly what I want to do, and I'm going to do it. I don't care what the Knight of Pentacles says. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to make things happen. And then things don't turn out the way you want. And you're all, what the F? Why does this always happen to me? Now I'm not going to be able to finish this. That's almost like giving up. Getting yourself trapped in that mindset of, I can't do this. What am I thinking? I can't do this. And Knight of Pentacles is saying, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you we need to take our time and figure this out? I'm not saying you don't have some good ideas, but you need to talk to me about this, okay? And we need to work as a team, because I don't want you to move forward and get trapped in that mindset like you did in the past. The Star is about healing. We need to heal that first. Temperance is about patience and healing. We have some work to do here first before we move forward. In here. And although we may think what we see something. We're starting to see, I see what I need to do, is work on ourselves first and work through some stuff. Does that make sense? So, patience may be, patience is a virtue, but it may be an issue right now for the collective. Oh, really? Oh, I'm glad I did this video, because now I got it on tape. You can't make this stuff up. Do you see that? Temperance is clarifying temperance. The universe is telling you straight forward. I don't care what I put in front of you and what you see. You need to be patient. Young man, young woman, whatever. Patience. So patience is going to be a virtue for you, but for some of us in the collective, it's going to be hard. Some of us aren't used to just waiting around, and we get antsy. Some of us get antsy, especially the fire signs. They're go-getters. They want to do things. They want to do it now. Not a bad energy, but sometimes they jump into the fire and they get burnt, which slows their progress down. Anyways, Knight of Pentacles never. Knight of Pentacles doesn't let that happen. Nope. I'm going to plan it out. And even if something does happen that I don't plan, not the way I want it, I'll figure something else out. But I know that I can get around it, but I'm not going to try to jump over. What if my horse trips? You know what I mean? Just saying. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Two of Cups. The balance of masculine and feminine energy. It looks like a love card, but it's an internal romance. It's the union of the divine feminine and the divine masculine within you. This is what your higher self is telling you. Yes, you have this passion within you. Yes, this is what your heart's telling you. But the masculine is saying, but I'm telling you, we have to think this through. We have to make plans before we act. Now, the divine masculine is about action. But the divine masculine is very wise. Not that the divine feminine can be wise too. But sometimes those emotions get in the way. We get the feelies, right? The divine feminines, whether we're male or female, no gender in tarot. All right, so the death, the transformation for Friday, or whatever, the day after, moving forward, the Hermit. So, something may end. At some point, something is going to end. And that may just be a part of you that you're putting to rest. You know, I've always been someone that when I get an idea, I just act on it right away. Maybe this energy of taking it one step at a time is all new to you. So that energy may have kind of been put to rest, and now you're learning a bit more about yourself. It's soul searching. It's finding some answer within you that is ultimately going to help you in the long run moving forward, and you're going to be reborn. You're going to come out of this so much better. I'm looking at that Six of Cups. In the past, you may have gone for what looked best right in front of you without really thinking about it. That Judgment card is saying that you're going to get to a point where you're actually looking within yourself. It's a higher self-awareness. It's a better self-awareness and paying attention to what's best for your higher self, not for your mortal self. What feels good in the moment isn't always necessarily what is best for you. All right? Page of Wands. King of Cups. Emotional maturity. Absolutely. Looking at this, again, in a different perspective. Thinking about this as an adventure. Knowing in your heart this is what you want. But having the emotional maturity to realize that what is worth having, finish it with me, that is what is worth having, is what? Worth waiting for. That's an emotional maturity. Instead of listening to our 5-year-old self inside saying, but I want it now. And believe me, I have that come up. But then you have to come to the realization that I have these ideas, but really I'm not experienced enough, or I don't really know exactly how I'm going to get this done. I have to think about that. The Page of Wands doesn't have enough experience. They have all these ideas, but doesn't have an idea of how to get things done. They all have all the inspirations and the creativity to think about all these things, but they need a little bit more experience. And the King of Cups is an energy with that, knowing that, okay, I admit I don't really have a whole lot of experience in this, and maybe I do need to take it one step at a time here. One step at a time, working on it, working on yourself, working on it. Yeah, there we go. Working on it, piece by piece, brick by brick, piece by piece, to that 10 of Cups, that you'll get that emotional happiness, collective. This is a really great energy here. We'll get to the bottom of the deck. There's a spiritual energy over here that cannot be denied. This feels more like third dimensional energy. These are the things that we need to think about to implement in our lives. Patience, doing some healing down here, but that's kind of spiritual, that's internal too. We may be thinking about things that we did in the past. That was nice, but things move forward, things change. The Page of Swords. Having a new way of thinking about things. And Page of Cups, look at this. There's a whole, let me see what's underneath that. Okay, I'll get to it. There's a whole lot of newness here. It's like seeing things in a way you've never seen them before. A new perspective. Looking at things as if it's an adventure, regardless of what it is. Okay, so I have this as a challenge. So I have this obstacle in the road. So I'm going to try to see how I can get around it. Page of Wands is eager to learn. The pages are eager to learn. They're newbies. Page of Swords. It's a new way of thinking, a new way of communicating, getting information and wanting to share it with everyone, to the point of almost being like a little spy. The Page of Cups is the dreamer, the creative one. Look at how these can work together. The dreamer, the creative one. Oh, I have ideas of how we can do it. Oh, yeah? Okay, let's think about it. And the Page of Wands is saying, oh, I have ideas too. This is what I think we can do moving forward. Underneath that is the Two of Wands. And then it comes to a point where you have to choose the path that you want to be on and make that choice. You don't want to be on that tightrope forever, though, because you're going to fall off of there. So it's taking the time to really think about it, but making choices that are going to work for you in the long run. Collective, that's what I have for you. I'm sorry, this is over 30 minutes now. I hope this was helpful for some of you. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know if you like these. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. That tells me you like these. It's like giving me a little tip and energy exchange. It's easy to do. You just boop, hit that little thumbs up. And to subscribe, you just hit that subscribe button. Boop. Or at the end, if you watch to the end, I do have a little thing on the screen you can hit. It says 1111. I'm trying to figure out how to get it on the screen throughout, the whole video so people can do that. But I haven't quite gotten the right size. It has to be a certain size. So the one that I have won't fit. So I have to figure out something else, and I can't construct anything without internet. But thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I love you all. I appreciate you joining. I hope you will join again. The daily dishes every day, and I have a playlist. So if you want to watch them back to back or just kind of catch up, you can do that as well on my channel. And thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you join in the next one. See you in the next one. Yes. Okay. Peace out.